What is happening, guys? Martinez back again. So it has been a hot minute. I've not been on this channel probably for about a month, maybe 2 months, and apparently YouTube is telling me that I need to upload a video or the channel's going to get shut down. So guys, please, again, if you do like this content, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and let's get into it. So guys, I was away from Friday through to Monday, left on a Friday night through to Monday, flew with EasyJet to try and go to Parma de Mallorca. So there's some videos of this particular place that I went to. And ultimately, guys, I tried to do everything I could because it was a weekend. I thought to myself, I'm not going to spend too much money on luggage and everything else like that. Tried to get it all into a backpack. Now, I don't know if you've ever done that before, but that can be a little bit stressful because you're trying to maybe plan and work out what you want to do. Maybe you want to go to the pool. Maybe you want to go to get something to eat. Maybe in the daytime, it might be particularly hot, so therefore you may want to get something in the evening. You may want to change your clothes and have something for the evening. What do you do? So by the time I got there, it was literally 37 degrees. To be honest, coming from the UK to go there, I've not come across that level of heat for such a long time. It literally was like going into an oven.
And this satellite map of Spain shows surface temperatures have reached 60 Celsius in places.
And I know even now in Spain and also parts of Europe and so forth, Italy and Greece is touching into 45 plus. So I don't know how they're dealing with that, but ultimately that's what it is, what it was. So on this particular occasion, I took a backpack. And listen, I'm just going to throw up the things that we put into the backpack. So I took two shorts, one more like a jean type of short, more like just casual shorts, and then one pair of linen shorts. So 3 shorts in total. We took one polo. I took 2 t-shirts, again just white plain t-shirts, just to literally just have as backup because again, don't know how hot it's going to be. I took 1 pair of trousers, and these are literally, guys, going from hot to cold weather. These are just trousers just to get me to the destination because ultimately on the plane, sometimes it's just so cold, you don't know what to do. If you're wearing shorts going on the plane, you know, it's not ideal. I took my shorts, I took my trousers, and then obviously underwear and socks. Key thing as well, what I wanted to do is make sure I had some types of swimming trunks because I didn't necessarily know. Again, there was a pool where I was going, but that being said, I want to go swimming, I want to go in the sea and everything else like that. So 2 pairs of swimming trunks as well, and I took a linen shirt. Now I've done a video on this previously, please go and check out that video on that. But a linen shirt is just covers all occasions. You could wear it for the morning, you could wear it for the afternoon, you could wear it for the evening. And the thing about a linen shirt was what is so critical, guys, to have a linen shirt is ultimately this can dry so quickly. So you can have it in the daytime, you can have it on in the morning, you know, literally start sweating, everything else like that. You say to yourself, you know what? Let's go and put this on in the evening. Do a little wash, let it dry out if you can, try and hang it out if you can. Literally that level of heat, within an hour, is dry. So the linen shirt is a must. And I also decided to take a hoodie, again, because I didn't want to take a coat. Sometimes traveling with a coat is a little bit much. I don't know how you guys sort of deal when you got to try and go on a flight or something like that, and you just want something to keep you a little bit warm. I took a hoodie with me. But guys, if you want a coat, and again, the issue I find with the coat is that you keep walking around with it, you're holding onto it, you're in the heat, you just got off the plane. It's cold again when you're getting on the plane, you're coming out just roasting. What do you do with this coat? Especially if you're carrying some North Face jacket or something like that. Such a waste of time to carry it, but at the same time, you know, when you're coming home, you may want to have that coat. So I took a hoodie on this occasion, and again, I took a beach towel. Now, one thing I want to say about the beach towel, what you can do and what I noticed as well that you can do is you can actually just have like a type of cushion, and you can put your beach towel in the cushion and go in there. Now, I don't know between Ryanair and EasyJet. I think EasyJet are maybe a little bit more relaxed about the rules, but I know Ryanair, if they focus on what you're carrying, and if you have more than, you know, multiple bags in your hands, that can be an issue as well. So this is what I decided to carry, guys. And fragrance wise, literally just took a decant. Here we go, so you can have a look. Just took a decant, nothing crazy, just put my spray in there. I went with, again, essential fragrance I'm going to carry on for now. This is Mont Blanc Explorer, and this one specifically was just because it was fresh. And again, if you're going to go around these hot countries, you don't really want heavy fragrances. You want something which is going to be light enough that you can smell it, but not so overpowering. And the thing is, I noticed when you're coming from obviously colder climates, you can have sometimes, some people seem to have these fragrances which are very heavy, really winter fragrances, taken in a hot country, and it's going to be pretty much, you know, overpowering, and that's what I did not want to have. But besides that though, guys, I had a good time. It was okay to walk around. A little bit expensive actually though, to be honest, for compared to the euro now, obviously with the from the UK and obviously Brexit and everything else like that. That seems to have a real big impact on travel. Cost of travel has gone up so much, cost of flights are going up so much, and it's just trying to plan ahead really. If you can try and book ahead of time, it will make it a lot bit cheaper. But if you're going to just try and book on the weekend, just bear in mind, you know, maybe a few days before, you may end up spending a little bit more. Use the Monzo card, which was pretty good. Rate for Monzo wasn't too bad. And I think really that was it. One thing I didn't actually have on me, but I bought it when I was there in Corte Inglés. I think it was a Corte Inglés. Actually, no, it was a Carrefour. It was just literally some sandals. That's the only thing I forgot to take. One thing I like to do when I go on trips is try and take 2 pairs of shoes if I can. Trainers, something slightly more formal, slightly more more like, not necessarily hiking, but something a little bit more comfortable for longer walks. But that just wasn't possible, so I went up with these white shoes, some white crepes, and they seem to do the job on this occasion. But guys, that's what I put into my backpack. So you tell me what you put into your backpack. Tell me what you think I've missed out on. Let me know what you think you would have needed. Go from the UK and then you're going to Parma de Mallorca, you're going to Spain. What would you put in there? Language wise as well, just a final point, it was quite interesting. Had a little bit of some good conversations, but I do notice this, and again, people who are traveling a lot, you let me know. Literally going from you're speaking to someone in Spanish, they're speaking to you back in English. Why that is, I don't know. And then they speak to somebody else literally just next to them in Spanish. I just couldn't understand it. Now that does happen. I understand maybe some people think, well, you know, I can hear your accent. You're not necessarily from a Spanish-speaking country, but nonetheless, you are speaking Spanish to the point that they hear what you're saying and they respond in English, but then speak to somebody else in Spanish. That's something I just noticed while I was there. But besides that, I didn't really have any troubles. It was actually, hotel wasn't too bad either, in all honesty, for what it was. I think the hotel came to around about £400. Bear in mind, again, this was booked literally probably a week before. So maybe again, planning ahead, it would have been a bit cheaper. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. And what I want to do, guys, on this channel, if I can, you guys let me know. I want to focus on what I'm carrying, what I'm doing when I get there. Focus on the fashion as well, what you need if you're going to travel, and equally what you just need in general when it comes to obviously the cost of everything right about now. So leave your comments down below, guys. I'll see you in the next video. If there is one, we'll see. Peace.